Oh my god, hey, we're live! What's crack-a-lackin' nut buddies across not just YouTube, but Twitch as well. Hey, how are we doing? So, it looks like, you guys may have noticed this, but we are not just live on YouTube this time, but I finally decided to get my act together and try a restream, which I've been meaning to for a while, and I'm monitoring it right now, and it looks like we're actually live as it should be intended. We are live on both YouTube and Twitch right now, and I am pretty excited about that because this does mean that we can now reach a much wider audience than we have ever before up till now. It's actually really cool. So hi there to the Nut Buddies on YouTube and to anyone who's catching this on Twitch, either for the first time or loyal Nut Buddies in the past. Welcome as well. I hope you all get along. I'm going to try my best to monitor both chats at the same time. I don't expect it to be too overwhelming because we're not that big of a, we're not too big of a group right now. But I think both chats should get filtered through Streamlabs at the same time. At least I think they should. Hopefully. I have no idea how it's supposed to work. But we'll see. So, if I'm a little bit late, or if it looks like I'm not responding to one chat or the other, please bear with me. I'm still trying to get a handle on this and make sure everything's working as intended. Okay. Now, there's a reason for that I wanted to do this. It's because I wanted to see how the Nut Buddies and how the general audiences reacted to me streaming on one platform or the other, because I know there's a lot of people that prefer streaming on Twitch, who prefer watching on Twitch, while others prefer YouTube and stuff like that. I know that Twitch is easier for making clips and stuff, and there's a lot more like beginner-friendly options for Twitch users as well. So I want to be more active on Twitch, considering where we're at, but I also don't want to abandon the YouTube space. So if everything looks good and it's everything looks fine, we might continue using Restream in the future if there aren't any real problems tonight. But if things start getting like choppy, or if it looks like it's getting too difficult to maintain, we might swap to one or the other. I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. Anyway, let's get into the main reason that we're all here tonight. So, I have some art that we're going to be doing. I was supposed to do an art stream 2 days ago, but because of some Wi-Fi issues, we weren't able to stream that day at all, which is a shame. But I think I can manage a pretty long drawing stream tonight to make up for it. And as for what we're drawing, I had a few topics in mind, but I started working on a specific piece of fan art that just happened to line up with one of the follower tags, or like one of the trending tags on Twitter today, and you know, it just kind of turned out like fate, you know? Like, wow, is this really trending today when I'm making this? Dear God. Now, I'm not going to say the trend out loud, because neither Twitch nor YouTube would be okay with it, I think. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and move over to the game view, or like the drawing view, and get this pulled up. So, swap it over. And I'm gonna pull, oh no, don't pull the whole overlay over. No, just pull the window over. Pull the window aside. I'm opening up Clip Studio Paint real quick. Here we go. So, who is this person that we're making art for tonight? It is none other than a pretty popular VTuber named Akina. And oh my, you can see what I'm probably talking about just looking at that. Holy crap. YouTube and Twitch, please don't bonk me. I promise this is safe for work. This is semi-safe for work. Don't bonk me, please. I'm innocent. I'm totally 100% innocent, I swear. Anyway. Yeah, Akina. If you guys don't know, she is a VTuber. You can find her Twitch account, Coconut ENVTuber, at Akina Waifu. I'll go ahead and write that down real quick for you guys. Hang on, let me adjust my mic so I'm not bumping my arm against it. Yeah, if you wanna go follow her or like her stuff, she's pretty entertaining. And I've been like responding to her tweets for a little while. She's pretty cool and all that. Though recently, like because I responded to a specific tweet, she calls me a certain thing whenever I respond to any of her tweets. And that was kind of the inspiration for today's art. I don't know how much of this I should say out loud, but I hope you guys don't think too much differently of me for tonight's events. But anyway, you can see I worked a lot on the line art, and I got pretty much the entire line art done. There are some other discrepancies that we want to fix and like change up. Like, I want to make a few more clothing folds and stuff like that. But otherwise, the line art is mostly done. Tonight, I mostly just want to go through the coloring phase of the art to show you guys how I handle that stuff in CSP. I'm suddenly feeling very self-conscious about this. I really hope that nobody looks at me weirdly for this. It's just for art purposes, guys. I promise. It's not weird. It's not weird. It's not weird at all. It's probably fine. Other VTubers have gotten away with worse. Right? I'm just here trying to draw art. And it just happens to be mildly horny art, alright? It's not my fault, please. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to some type of jail for this, probably. Anyway, let's just focus on finishing some of the line art before we get to any of the coloring, because you know, it's important to have your line art all set, ready to go. So, the only thing I hadn't really done at this point is, like, make wrinkles, or, like, clothing wrinkles and stuff like that. So, that's the main thing we want to focus on. We'll need to do some around the sleeves, mostly. Because everything else is, rather tight. Why am I doing this live, man? I could have picked so many other pieces of art that I had. It's just, I really liked how this one turned out, okay? Nobody's actually judging me or saying anything, I don't think. At least as far as I can see. But it feels that way. Anyway, I'm just gonna get started on this. Let's see. There should be some small wrinkles around the base of the skirt, I think. It's pretty tightly constricted by the, what's it called? What's the, ribbon part of, yukata or kimono? No, this is a yukata, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, what's the ribbon of the yukata called? The one that you tie around your waist? I forget what that's called. But anyway, it's on there rather tight, so we don't need to worry about the skirt part or the bottom half of it having so many wrinkles. I saw a little bit of purple over there. Erase that. Because generally speaking, it should look rather smooth at the bottom, and also Akina has like hips for days, so it wouldn't. So it'd be pretty. So how do I put this? It stretches. It stretches nicely so that the cloth isn't too folded or saggy or baggy or anywhere. I don't know, man. Let's just keep drawing and pretend like it's all fine before anyone gets like looks at me weirdly. I don't know. I shouldn't feel too weird about it, because, like, I've tweeted some weird shit, okay? If you've been following me on Twitter, which you should, because that's where most of my viewer base comes from, then you should know that I don't always tweet wholesome stuff, and I'm not really a wholesome VTuber in any regard. I'm an entertainer, not someone to not be